All right, we're continuing to follow the situation in Floyd County. Some new developments coming in. We'll have full details in just a moment. First, though, let's check in with meteorologist Cameron Aaron for a look at some pop-up storms across the region tonight. Cameron?
Yeah, that's right, Steve. That's right, Steve. We are watching out for that typical summer weather here in the month of July. It's warm, it's muggy, and we're watching out for those pop-up showers and storms. Let's take a live look outside the front door here at WYMT. Some dark clouds back in the distance as we are watching out for a few showers here in Perry County. Temperatures across the board in the upper 80s and lower 90s. 91 for Somerset, 88 for London, 83 over in Jackson, and 82 in Pikeville. But not only are we dealing with warm air temperatures, but the dew points in the upper 60s and lower 70s. That means the air is very moist and it feels very muggy as you walk out the door this afternoon. Here is a look at pinpoint Doppler, and scattered showers and storms continue. Nothing severe, but these are producing some very heavy rainfall. If you have any plans this evening, be sure to pack the rain gear just in case a few showers and storms are possible. I have that complete weekend forecast coming up in just a little bit. Steve.
All right, Cameron, thank you very much. Police and sheriff's departments across the Commonwealth are paying their respects to the victims of last night's mass shooting in the Allen community of Floyd County that left 2 officers dead and several others injured. Richmond police officers can certainly relate to what the Floyd County community is going through. Officer Daniel Ellis died after he was ambushed and shot back in 2015. Chief Rodney Richardson says his department mourns the tragedy in Floyd County.
The best way I can describe it is just total chaos. And, you know, you've got so much going on, so many people that are involved. There's so many family members and friends you have to talk to, husbands and wives, daughters and sons. So, you know, you really just got to sit back and take your time and try to deal with it as it comes.
Richmond police have not been called out to help in Floyd County, but Chief Richardson said his department is ready and willing to assist in any way. This loss comes just 4 years after an officer was killed in the line of duty in neighboring Pike County to Floyd County. Scotty Hamilton was shot responding to a call in March of 2018. He was an officer with the Pikeville Police Department and was on the force for 12 years. Well, Eastern Kentucky is certainly filled with emotion following the killing of 2 officers in this mass shooting. Kentucky police and sheriff's departments are paying their respects. We are live in Floyd County with details on the ambush, and we've learned new details this afternoon. WYMT's Phil Pendleton is there with the very latest. Phil?
Well, good afternoon, Steve. A light rain starting to fall here in this community here, and the overcast skies matching the moods of what is felt here after a very terrible night. The investigation going through the night, and it's still ongoing behind me. Multiple police agencies and departments throughout this area have gathered here to look into what exactly transpired here, starting late yesterday and going through the night. The suspect, 49-year-old Lance Storrs, arraigned this morning. A $10 million cash bond being set for him as he went before a judge. During that arraignment, a preliminary hearing was set for him next week. There were multiple agencies responding when all of this took place. Gunfire began raining down on them. 2 officers killed and at least 5 others were injured, at least one of them now in critical condition at a hospital in Lexington. A canine also died, never able to get out of the cruiser when that took place.
All right, Phil, thank you very much, and we'll check in with Phil again at 5:30 and 6 o'clock tonight. Now, in response to the shooting, several planned city events for the 4th of July are being canceled. A post was shared on the Prestonsburg Tourism Facebook page announcing the postponement of Star City Day. The post read, quote, "In light of last night's tragedy, we believe it is in the best interest of our community to postpone Star City Day at this time. A new date has not been announced yet." And a release from the city of Pikeville said the Independence Day Festival is canceled there. Their post read, quote, "It is with heavy hearts that we announce the cancellation of our Independence Day Festival in Pikeville. Our community mourns the tragic losses in Floyd County yesterday, and we have decided to cancel the festival in honor of the fallen officers and others injured. We offer our sincere sympathy to the entire Floyd County community, to the grieving family, friends, and neighbors of these Eastern Kentucky heroes. Though the festivities are canceled, we understand the fireworks show in Pikeville planned for Monday night will still go on as scheduled." You can find more information on other cancellations along with our coverage of this Floyd County shootout on our website, WYMT.com. You can also get the latest on the WYMT News app. Just scan the code on your screen there with your phone camera and download the app. We are continuously updating this story, and you can also sign up for breaking news alerts. As millions of Americans prepare to hit the roads this holiday weekend, catalytic converter thieves are also taking aim at their vehicles and their wallets. From 2019 to 2021, thefts shot up more than 1,200%, with California, Texas, Washington, North Carolina, and Minnesota leading the nation. Consumer Reports auto reporter Benjamin Preston says what makes them so expensive is what's inside.
You'll have probably at least $1,000 worth of precious metals in a catalytic converter.
This year alone, 36 states are working on legislation to regulate how they are bought and sold. A new poll found abortion and women's rights are of growing concern in the U.S. President Biden laid out his plans to help women following the Supreme Court's decision to overturn Roe v. Wade. The president met with 9 Democratic governors about protecting women's rights today. Many Republican-led states that have moved to restrict or ban abortion rights argue the federal government should stay out of the decision-making.
Arkansas has made its decision. Other states might look at it differently.
President Biden said the federal government will protect women who want to travel to other states to get an abortion. Well, President Biden has announced 17 recipients are being awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom next week. Gymnast Simone Biles, former Congresswoman Gabby Giffords, actor Denzel Washington, and Gold Star father Khazar Khan will all receive the honor. Senator and former presidential candidate John McCain and Apple co-founder Steve Jobs will get the award posthumously. The Presidential Medal of Freedom is the highest honor for a U.S. civilian, and the White House says it's given to people who have made exemplary contributions to the prosperity, values, or security of the United States, world peace, or other endeavors. The presentation ceremony at the White House is set for July 7th. Coming up on First at 4, if you're hitting the road this 4th of July weekend, expect some company, a lot of it. We take a look at the record number of travelers expected.
And we are also watching out for a few showers and storms this holiday weekend. To have your full forecast coming up.